Hi, I'm Susan Winter for susanwinter.net. One of my favorite aspects of the job that I do is being able to observe human nature, look at the patterns, and decode personality types, disposition, and values in order to predict a person's behavior in a relationship and when they're trying to get out of a relationship. So for today's discussion, I want to share with you something that I call the slow fade and the personality type that does the slow fade. So the slow fade is the feeling that your partner is backpedaling. It's not ghosting. They don't completely disappear. It's not hot and cold. They're not pulling back to then leap forward and re-engage you. I think slow fade feels the most like your partner is giving you just enough air to breathe, but not enough oxygen to survive. Who would be the personality type that would do this? Very simple. There are people that want to be the good girl or the good guy. They want to be liked. They are charming, ambitious, charismatic, and socially and emotionally aware. They do not want to be the bad guy or the bad girl. So they are not going to directly pull the plug. Quite unfortunately, they're going to leave you in a dilemma as to, am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Do I have to pull the plug? They've really done nothing wrong, but they've done nothing incredibly right. It puts you in the position of needing to be the proactive one to call it out or to walk away. So the characteristic type of the person who does the slow fade is that they hate, confrontation. They hate confrontation so much they are going to avoid all aspects of having a clean breakup. So the first thing that you would feel urged to do in a slow fade is to directly contact this person and ask them point blank, is there something wrong? Is there something we need to talk about? That seems logical, right? And at that point in time, you are basically giving them an out. You're saying, I've noticed this. If you have something to say, now's the time to say it. So you're giving them a silver platter with an invitation to leave, should they care to. But what does the slow fade personality do? No, I've just been really busy. My uncle's been sick. My dog is sick. I've just got one more project. I've got two things at the same time. No, you're great. I like this. They don't give you an out. So now you pull back and think, okay, everything inside me is reading that they're backpedaling. They're telling me that they're not, so I'm going to go on one more time. You invest more time. You have communication, but dates are broken, and with real, genuine, I'm sorry. Something is made, it may or may not come about. This is a very confusing position to be in. And what the bottom line is of this personality type is that you are going to have to be the one to figure out if you want to play a long game and hang in there, or if you want to be the proactive one who, as the dumpee, dumps the dumper. Okay, so if you want to play long game, you've got to have the mental and emotional discipline to go from the front row seats to be relegated to the back view with an obstructed something in front of you. You're not going to be in the front tier anymore. And if you want to call them out and say, for some reason or other, this isn't working out for me, they will respond in this way, graciously, and admitting that it's a shame and they're sorry. See, now you've pulled the plug, so therefore they will now agree to go along with the breakup because it wasn't them having to pull the plug. They'll say something like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Yeah, I can completely understand. I know I've just been so busy. There's no way I could focus on this. I think you're an amazing person. This is one methodology of a breakup. I call it the slow fade. And now you know the personality type that is most likely to pull this kind of technique. I wish you well in your dating life, and now you are more prepared for what is happening in front of your eyes. If you care to hear this via podcast, subscribe to The Susan Winter Show on iTunes. Thanks a lot.